Hi, good morning everybody. How's everyone? I hope some will join me soon. It's quite sunny today, and the weather forecast said it's gonna be up to 17 degrees. Good morning Adita, and good morning Victoria. Good morning Serena. Can you paint along with us today, or are you having to do some errands and then you can catch up later? Shannon, you're up early. Good morning. Shannon's from Canada. Thank you, Rin. She said cute headscarf. It's I found from charity shop. The best kind of find. Good morning, Margaret. Good morning, Michelle. Gosh, Shannon, are you not tired? It's really early in Canada. It's like 5 hours behind. Morning, Katie. Thank you. It's just something I found in the charity shop near me. So, what time is it? Oh, I'm quite late today. I thought I'd get my bread sorted and then I don't have to run off halfway like all the time. Ooh, Serena, what kind of bread are you baking today? Morning, Abby. Abby, who are with you at the moment, who's painting? Okay, so today we're going to do, you know, the bleeding heart flowers. It's one of my favorite and they're in bloom at the moment. So I'm trying to think of something in season. But you know, it's really hard now. We're going through quite a lot because it's day 29. I can't believe it. Day 29. We have done 29 pieces of something. It's crazy. Or actually, some days we painted two things. Morning, Alan. Well done, Abby. Just enjoy yourself. Just forget the boys for a while. I slept not too bad last night, so hopefully I'll be able to have a bit of a better mood today, because when I don't sleep that well, I get really like that at my children and my husband. Poor people suffering living in the same house with me. Oh, good morning Kamansa, and good morning Paula. And Paula is from Calif. What time is it again? 5 a.m. No, the party, my birthday party. Oh, had no party, had no cake. One of those days, guys. Hi Jan. So we're going to paint bleeding heart flowers. Okay, so we need kind of like reddish pink and a few greens and a bit of more reddish pink. Okay, and then we're gonna do a butterfly. Okay, let's see how that goes. Okay, let's get cracking because I can't go over 1 hour. And I think after 30 days I'm thinking about doing every other day, but I still film every day. I'll do the live feed every day. We can do a natter and chat. And I can invite people in, I think. Apparently, let's have a look. I've found a button that you can bring people in to talk. I don't know. Maybe we should do that. Just kind of like talking, you know, gibberish, whatever you call that, gobbledygooks. Talking about things, even just for 10-15 minutes. I don't know. See how it goes. And then we can take it from there. Okay. I trim a little bit of my fringe today because it's getting like, you know, when my hair's long, it's kind of like grow out outside my glasses. That's the problem with glasses. It's really annoying. So I trimmed them a little bit. Just rearrange them a bit. So you know what? In my makeup room, well, in my room, I have no brush for myself. No comb, no brush for myself. I have everything for everybody else, like makeup and hair kit, but I have no comb or hairbrush for myself. So, oh, how about that mascara thing? Oh well, never mind. Let's get going. Have you got your brushes and painting ready? Good morning, Jody. Morning, Em. Right, okay, I'm gonna switch the camera. See you later. Namaste. Okay, right, so Bleeding Heart is growing so cute, right? I bought a couple of them this year from my local nursery, which is just 3 doors down. It's called Wheatley Farm Shop, which is really sweet. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna show you on this little piece of paper. So you can do whatever arrangement that you like yourself, okay? So the same as usual. So that will be my stalk, okay? And then the leaf. The leaf are really pretty and jaggedy. Okay, so I'm gonna do that. And then I'm gonna do another one down here. And then you just do like a love heart. Okay, I'm just gonna draw them a little bit bigger here. So that's the stem, okay? I'm just gonna have this little micro stem coming out of the main stem. Okay, and then a love heart. I know, let's try not to be specific like that though, okay? When you do watercolor. There's nothing you missed, Abby. That's fine. You can pop upstairs and downstairs. We're just gonna do bleeding heart and butterfly, okay? So that's all we do, okay? So, but when we do our watercolor, let's not do perfect heart shape like that, okay? And then some of them at the bottom, the petals seem to open like that. Look how cute. It looks like a kind of like 18th century avant-garde skirt, and then there's like a little petal coming down that way, okay? And some of them are just like that, guys, okay? So we're gonna do them, some of them, the heart shape, one side's bigger than the other because they're turning a different way, and some of them are just long like that, okay? And the buds are just a little teardrop shape like that. All right, so this is what we're going to be doing. So you arrange the page whatever you want, whichever way you like, okay? Just fill the page. Right, so I need to mix my green first. Right, let me activate my paint because I haven't done anything this morning. Add some water into some of my colors. I might as well do them all. Okay. I need to mix the green because I have no green whatsoever. Add a little bit orange to my green. And a bit of pink to my green. Ooh, that's dark. Ew. Way too dark. Okay, fine. I know what I did yesterday. I add loads of yellow. That's not gonna work now, is it? Let me move it to this one. That's better. Okay, right. I've got my green. And I have a research. Let me see if I can find a picture of bleeding hearts for you. So you got kind of, you know, real image. Okay? Okay, right. Can you see? It's so beautiful. This picture's not that great. It's not that I'm out of focus. But can you see the color of the stems? It's like a coming from deeper green with lots of pink into your green and then coming into pink, okay? Look at that. Stunning. So that's like a perfect heart shape. And you can see these petals are still unopened. Look at that gradation of beautiful heart. It's marvelous, isn't it? Ah! And then there's another one here. Okay, let me see if I can see anyone that the pink petals has opened. See if I've got any pictures of the petals that opened. No, I haven't. Okay, this one, there's a tiny bit one there. Look, can you see that little flower behind there? Oh, this one is open as well. Can you see there's no pink petals sticking down? It's kind of open and then curl up to the top. So cute. That would make good wig shape. Okay, so that's what it is. Okay, so we're gonna draw the stems first. Okay, so I'm gonna come in with pink, pinky green. Okay, I'm gonna come here. Again, if you want to do a quick pencil draw in there, go for it, but you know I'm not a big fan. I'm gonna do 2 stems here. It doesn't matter how perfect it is, okay? It doesn't have to be. And I'm just coming in here at the bottom and add a bit of green to it, so it's not too, you know, plastic looking or graphic-y art kind of thing. And then I'm gonna come in here and draw some stems, and I'm coming in here and add a little touch of pink onto my stems. Okay, and then the leaves of the bleeding heart, so pretty. Look, it's like jaggedy like so. Okay, it's like pointy. Just gonna go in very loose. You can do whatever. If you're a tight painter, do a tight painter. This is another brush I bought from Thailand for 50p, I think, but it's too bouncy for me. It's really good to paint on the point, but it doesn't flex as well. Okay, like that. Like so. Okay, so because bleeding hearts has got a lot of pink into their leaves and everything, I'm just gonna come in while the paint's still slightly damp. Just gonna come in like that. Okay, just add a little bit of suggestion that that's the pink stem in the center. Okay, like so. And then we're gonna go for like a reddy pink color for our love hearts. Okay, I'm gonna go for reddy pink. I'm having my bright red, I think it's pyro red, with kind of purple. I think this is it, quinacridone violet. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna draw little stems coming out. Make sure it's wishy-washy because you know, and really it shouldn't be spaced the same amount. Okay, so let's do that for the time being. Hi Laura, hi Louise, hi Suzanne. Okay, right, and then we're gonna come in here and draw a love heart. Okay, again, that's way too bright, because if it is not bright, you can always come in and add. So look, love heart, and then you have like 2 mustache. A mustache at the bottom. Okay, And again, you know, make sure it's not even. Don't do too even love heart on either side, because we're not drawing a love heart. We're doing bleeding heart. So do a wonky love hearts, okay? Lots of wonky ones. And I think from here on, I'm going to draw a love heart with the pink petals still coming down at the front, okay, at the bottom. Can you see that I'm just doing different shapes of heart shape, okay? Like that. That's how, you know, different flowers dangling in a different angle. Like so, okay? And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna come in with a little bit of purple or deep red, okay? And then I'm just gonna charge in the pigment onto the top, like so, just to give it a little bit of a interest to my flowers, because I don't want it to just be one tone. If that's what you want, then go for it, but I like my colors more to look at, something more to look at, okay? And then at the bottom, I'm gonna go in with very, actually, let's leave that to dry for a moment, because if we're going in now, it might be too wet, and we'll just blend it out again. So I'm gonna come up to the top and do another one, okay? Like so. But isn't it like the nature's marvelous? The flowers so beautiful, huh? Just can't get over how beautiful this is. Who created it? It's just wonderful. Yeah, just keep going. Fill the page. Enjoy it. It's self-indulgent, guys. Self-indulgent time. And from here on, I'm gonna paint my flowers with the petal down. It's not quite open yet. Okay, and I'm gonna come in and charge in with a bit of pigment. Like that. Just go in with very weak color, because, you know, like I said, you can come in and add more to it. Okay, and at this time I'm gonna make like I don't know how I'm gonna make this. Really pale purple maybe, or gray. So I'm gonna mix green and purple, because in my purple's got lots of pink, and green is the opposite color. And watch closely. I'm gonna try to zoom in. Wee, no. Oh yeah, there you go. Gonna paint that little dangly bit. Okay. And I'm gonna come in and add a very pale green to my stem, because when it's too pink it's too fake, because there's no such thing. In certain areas of my flowers in the picture that I saw, there's some green here and there. Okay. And my pigment has sunken in again, so I'm just gonna add a bit more to my colors so that there's more things to it. Okay. Oh guys, you won't believe this. It's the school's back. Homeschooling is back. So after this, there's no rest for the wicked. I shall be tackling homeschooling. Okay, that's done. I'm gonna give you a few minutes to get on with it while I am drying the paste. So sorry about the noise. Uh-oh, I turn it off. So this is how you layer things, okay? Basically, you can wait for the first layer to dry completely and then add more pigment. That's how you build up the intensity of the color. Fun. But I'm an impatient type of person. I need a heat gun with me. Some people just can just, you know, do it. Wait for it to dry. Gently sitting next to the painting and watch it to dry. I'm like, no, burn it. How you guys doing? I think I'm nearly done. It's the problem. When do I stop? Okay. Done. Okay. The reason I need to dry this because I'm gonna put on the next page and we can paint butterflies. Okay. Basically, this is what we're doing today with Bleeding Heart. And like I said, you can build up the intensity of color by laying on extra pigment on top. But you need to wait for the first layer to dry, you know, a bit. Otherwise, it will just sink into the first layer. It will just get solid, even kind of one flat color. That's what I'm trying to say. Okay, so I think that's dried. Okay, let's move on to the butterfly. Okay, so for butterflies, I'm gonna do one loose type of butterfly, and then another one I'm gonna do a bit more like a drawing base. Okay, so then that will be amazing for everybody to have a go, suit everybody kind of thing. So for the first one, since I already got some, okay, I've got loads of color here. What you could do is you can go like when we did our dragonfly. If you haven't seen that one, you can look back. I think there are all the video listed on YouTube as well. I'll do bumblebees tomorrow. Okay, so what you do is you just paint butterfly shape. Okay, really faint color, super faint, like so. Okay, one. But if you want to, you can draw it in first. Okay, two. And then lower wings. One. Two. Okay. Like that. And while the paint's still wet, you can go in with other colors and drop in the pigment. Okay, charge in that. My paper is not great, it's sunken in the color now. So this is how it's supposed to be. Okay, like that, wet side there, not that bit, like so. Okay, just keep dabbing in and see how your pigment react to the paper. Okay, yeah, so leave that to dry. And then for the drawing base, I would say you just gently draw them in first. And if you are not competent with butterflies, I would recommend you to print out a butterfly shape of the real thing, okay, and then cut it out and place that actual butterfly on top of your project and draw around it. So that's how we cheat for the shape. And then it's easier then, because then you can just come in and do the details or no details. Okay, you can do like, you know, more details or no details kind of thing. You can even draw all the, you know, veins as well. Okay, So you're gonna need to spend a bit of time to look at the real thing, okay? And like that. And then you can come in and wet the whole page. Well, wet the whole area of your butterflies. For this one, you're gonna have the patterns showing through, okay? But that might be a nice effect for your butterflies, okay? And then you just go in and drop. This you can be as loose and even color outside the lines because you already have, you know, the drawing. You can be as loose as you want. And then once dried, you come in and paint the body or whatever color you like, and then you can go over with black felt tip pens you know, let me see, that's not quite dry. Hold on, let me dry this. We'll do a paint along in a minute, okay? I'm just going to show you really quickly to see what you expect, what you are expect to do. Okay, team? And I'm going to come in here with the watercolor and draw some lines. Again, just do like a really pale, you know, ink first. Just gonna do, we can paint along this and then you can copy me, okay? This is gonna be like easy fantasy type of butterfly. Trying to do it super quick now. Okay, and then we can add the details, that kind of thing. All right, let's do it without further ado. So let's do the loose butterfly first. Let's go for really faint lines, you know, faint wings, okay? If you're unsure, just go with draw some butterfly patterns on your page first, okay? Come on then, let's do it. I'm gonna do it really, really wet. Because I want that to be a beautiful wet splotch of wings for me to put some blending of colors in, okay? And just keep adding water to it. Well, I'm obsessed with butterflies, so as you can imagine, I've looked at lots of butterfly images all this time. I've done quite a few body paint butterfly base as well. Just love it. Okay, so now it's wet. I'm gonna come in with my blue. Just gonna drop the blue at the edge of my brush, of my wings, like so. I have some weird bit sticking out of my brush. Okay. I think I'm going to go in with pink in the middle. You don't have to. Take your pick. It can be green and yellow and all sorts, okay? Okay. Great job, Ada and Victoria. Okay, so while that's drying, I'm gonna come in and you know, if it is too wet, just use your clean brush and mop it back up. Okay, that's all. Mop it back up so then it will dry quicker. But I do like these vein granulation effect on my paint, so that's why I don't really mop mine up. If you mop it up, you get this kind of smooth effect. Okay, that will dry quicker now because, you know, I mop it up. I love that word, mop it up. Okay, and then let's do a small one with the drawing. Okay, this one's easier. Right, I'm gonna go for a more simplified one. Okay, so we do a petal shape, right? Do all four. 1, 2, 3, and this one smaller on underneath here. 1, 2, 3, 4, like so. Okay, let's do an easier one for someone who would like to try this. Right, and then next one, we're gonna come in here and draw like that. 1, 2, and then on the other side, 1, 2. It's almost like a flower, guy. Okay, almost like a flower. And then 1 and 2, 1 and 2, like that. Okay, and I'm gonna come and round off. It's almost like you have the petal on top. Look, round off the petal. Okay, and I'm gonna come in and remove some lines. There you go, we've got a butterfly. For this one, I am gonna do purple and yellow. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna wet the whole lot with clean water. Okay, and again, it doesn't have to be inside the lines. I'm gonna try my best to stay in, but you know, knowing me, I hate even coloring my own lines and stay inside my own line. Okay, so I'm coloring that in with invisible water, and I'm gonna come in with yellow. Okay, and this yellow is gonna be the between lemon yellow and cadmium yellow. So I'm mixing the two together, and I'm gonna drop in on the outer edge like so. Okay, and just let it bleed into your project, the wings. Okay, well done, Victoria. Keep adding your glitter onto your masterpiece. Keep going, be free. And I might go for, yeah, I was saying purple, right? Yeah, purple it is. And then adding purple into the middle of my butterfly so it bleeds outwards. Okay. I'm gonna leave the middle part to be very translucent. It's almost like white, really. Just leave it white. Okay. Like that. All right. And then I'm going to come into my butterfly, the one that not quite dried. I'm going to do another one and show you then, okay? I'm going to go in with, this is like a fantasy butterfly now, okay? You just paint 4 leaves, guys. This is going to be a leafy butterfly, okay? Oh, wrong green. Gonna do leafy butterfly. This is a fantasy one. Found it in my own fairyland. And what you do is you just put in some sort of vein, you know, into your leaves once dried, okay? And I'm gonna add, because I like pink in my green, I'm just gonna add some pink here. Okay. And you can do like autumn leaf as well. Let's do autumn leaf. How about an oak? You know, you can draw like an oak leaf or maple leaf if that's what you like. And I'm gonna add some orange. To the edges. Okay, we on time. Like I said, I'm not keen on this book's texture. It's very rough. The pigment just go a bit weird. But I'll just work on what I have. Okay, and then I'm gonna leave that to dry a little bit. That's not dried yet. I'm trying to, so that one, all you need to do is just follow the yellow one. I'm just gonna draw the outlines and add a few dots. Okay, that's the problem with wet on wet. It doesn't really dry fast enough for me. I'm so frustrating. And for this one, for my leafy butterflies, I'm gonna add a twig just because I can. Okay. Key. I don't know what this is. It looks like a flying ant now, but it doesn't matter. And then you can add vein details afterwards though. I'm gonna have to dry it with the gun, guys. Sorry. I love you too. Okay, and I'm gonna come in. Yeah, that's fine. I'm gonna come in with and then you draw a vein of the leaves like so. Okay, it's like a buggy type of butterflies. I think I ruined it by adding that tail there. Don't ruin it like me. I think that's finished. That's dried enough. Then I'm adding some veins. No, it's not dried. That's the problem with white watercolor. You can't rush it. It's still wet. Okay, I'm just gonna do a quick glaze now because I don't like it. Ah, make a mess. Never mind. Just gonna do some more. How far along are you guys with these? I think maybe we should finish this tomorrow because it's terrible. It's not drying very well. Because basically what we do is, just like the dragonfly, we need to leave that to dry before you can add the details on top, and has to be completely dried, guys. Okay, so I would suggest that if you want to, you can draw more butterflies on another page, okay? And then we can finish the butterfly detail tomorrow. I'd rather do that, otherwise I will stress out and all the paint will just sink in to my page, which is very annoying. Might as well add more pigment to my base color then. Okay, I think that's it for today, because it's not gonna work if I leave it to, if I paint on top of these. We can continue on that tomorrow. I'm gonna redo this one around here, even the smaller one, and then maybe we can paint bumblebee as well. That's another actually let's do a quick small bumblebee here and we can start doing the details tomorrow, okay? So if you have your yellow, get your yellow already. So we'll do the base of bumblebees and butterfly, okay? So bright yellow, let's do a big one. Oh, well, need more space on that side, okay? I'm just gonna teach you how to do this bumblebee body first. So big bumblebee like this. I would use not as bright yellow, okay? Do a bit more subtle. And don't make it look like a snowman. Just kind of round it off a little bit, just like that. Okay? Do a few of these, okay? I'm just mopping it off now. Mopping it off because it's too bright for me. Okay? Do a few of these and then we can, with lots of space in between, because we're gonna do wings as well. Okay? So if you do a page with these bumblebees, that would be great. So I'll do mine as well, okay? Just like that. All right? So I better go. So tomorrow I'm gonna redo this butterfly somewhere else, because that is even for me, a let go kind of person. It's a no. That legs are bad. Sad face emoji. So anyway, so I'm gonna redo my butterfly page and another page with bumblebee flying all over the place. Okay, so see you tomorrow. Love you. Bye.